Hey there, welcome to this channel. Spiders are fascinating creatures that have captivated humans for centuries. These spiders are famous for creating these beautiful circular webs that they use to trap their unsuspecting prey. But what happens when the tables turn and these orb weavers find themselves on the menu? Ever wondered how these tiny creatures spin these intricate structures? Well, they don't exactly have strollers for their eggs. Turns out these webs are not just for catching prey. They're also used as temporary housing for spider families. Who knew spiders could be such good landlords? Faced with exposure to dangerous levels of radiation, they must take desperate measures to save themselves and their families. Ruthless scavengers arrive in Boccabello, preying on the desperation of the people. With their water supply dwindling and their crops failing, they must decide whether to stay in their homes and face the consequences, or abandon their ancestral lands and become refugees in their own country. This derelict structure serves as a grim reminder of the fragility of their situation. They draw strength from their cultural heritage and the enduring bonds of their community. Their indomitable spirit shines through as they strive to rebuild their lives and hope for a better future. Despite the trauma and suffering they endure, the villagers find solace in their shared humanity and the unwavering support they offer one another. It stands as a symbol of the medical challenges they face, highlighting the absence of proper healthcare facilities in their village. The derelict hospital looms over the community like a specter of the past, amplifying their feelings of isolation and despair. The weight of this decision falls heavily on the shoulders of the community leaders, who must consider the safety and well-being of their people above all else. These outsiders capitalize on the chaos, endangering the lives of the villagers even further. The arrival of the scavengers adds a new layer of conflict to the story, forcing the villagers to not only battle the elements and their own fears, but also protect themselves from those who would do them harm. It is a tale that not only highlights the devastating impact of environmental disaster, but also showcases the power of community, resilience, and the unwavering pursuit of a better tomorrow. With limited resources and a lack of medical facilities in their remote village, the villagers find themselves in a race against time. Against all odds, the community of Boccabello comes together in the face of this crisis. Despite the fear and uncertainty that grip them, they support each other and work tirelessly to find a solution. In a heartwarming display of unity, neighbors help neighbors, sharing their knowledge and resources to try and mitigate the effects of the radiation. As the crisis deepens, the villagers of Boccabello become increasingly desperate. They explore uncharted territories in search of clean water, facing harsh weather conditions and wild animals along the way. Their journey is fraught with danger, testing their physical and mental limits as they push on, hoping to find a source of water that will sustain them through these dark times. It is amazing to see how these creatures have adapted to their environment and developed such ingenious ways of surviving and thriving. From their retractable spinnereys to their sticky webs, spiders continue to amaze us with their resilience and resourcefulness. Just goes to show you should never underestimate these eight-legged wonders. Instead, they carry them around in a little egg sac tucked under their bellies. For generations, the people of Boccabello have lived a simple life, far from the hustle and bustle of city life. But their tranquil existence takes a dramatic turn when their water supply becomes contaminated by radioactive waste. What follows is a chilling tale of survival against all odds. However, carrying these egg sacs around can be a bit of a hassle, especially for active spiders like orb weavers. So what do? They simply stick the egg sacs to their webs. Orb weavers have a special trick up their sleeves. They create a small compartment in their web where they attach the egg sac. This cozy little spot acts as a safe haven for the eggs, protecting them from potential predators. But wait, there's more. Orb weavers don't just make any old web. They create a sticky situation that keeps their egg sac in place. These webs are made of a special type of silk that is stronger and stickier than your average spider web. It's called dry silk, and it's perfect for creating a secure home for the eggs. Once the eggs are laid and the web is set, the mother spider patiently waits for her little spiderlings to hatch. When they finally emerge, the mother guides them to safety, ensuring they start their lives on the right foot. The process is truly remarkable and involves a combination of hard work, precision, and sticky situations. Spiders produce silk from spinnereys located at the rear of their abdomens. These spinnereys are basically little organs that shoot out silk threads at a moment's notice. But wait, there's more. Some spiders, like the golden silk orb spider, can retract their spinnereys back into their bodies for protection when they are not using them. That's like having a built-in Swiss Army knife. Now here's where things get interesting. The main function of these retractable spinnerets is to keep the spiders from getting tangled in their own webs. Yep, you heard it right. Even spiders know the importance of staying tangle-free. Imagine trying to untangle yourself from a sticky situation. Not fun, right? But spiders have got it figured out. When they retract their spinnerets, they can move around without worrying about getting caught up in their silk. This adaptation is crucial because it allows them to maneuver in and out of their webs easily, especially when it comes time to lay their eggs. Well, let me tell you, things can get pretty intense. Sometimes when the male orb weaver finishes mating, he finds himself in a bit of a pickle. You see, the female orb weaver, after successfully receiving his love, decides to take things a step further. She turns around, spots the male, and instead of showing him any gratitude for his contribution, she noms him down. Talk about a rude awakening. But why do female orb weavers engage in this behavior? Well, several factors come into play. First off, the female orb weaver is larger than the male, giving her a significant advantage in a fight. Plus, she needs extra nutrition, not only for herself, but also for producing healthy eggs. Cannibalizing the male helps her achieve that. Secondly, there might be a lack of alternative food sources, and in that case, the male orb weaver becomes a convenient meal. Thirdly, some scientists believe that cannibalism could be a way to ensure the survival of the fittest. By only allowing the strongest and most capable females to reproduce, this practice could help maintain a healthy gene pool within the species. They possess unique abilities and life cycles that often leave us in awe. Among the various types of spiders, orb weavers stand out as particularly intriguing. Known for their intricate webs, orb weavers have a captivating life cycle that includes an unusual and shocking behavior: cannibalism. Yes, you heard it right. Spider cannibalism is a real phenomenon, and orb weavers are no strangers to this gruesome practice. Now let's talk about the silk spinning specialists, the orb weavers. Now you might be wondering, is this fate sealed for all male orb weavers? Well, not necessarily. There are instances of males escaping the clutches of their cannibalistic partners. The male orb weaver can sometimes sense danger and escape before it's too late. Their smaller size and agility help them flee, although it's not always a successful strategy. So while the phrase man, woman, and child might not hold true for all orb weavers, we can certainly say that when it comes to spiders, size and strength do matter. Now, if you want to learn about another bizarre spider behavior, stick around for more updates. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on our fascinating videos about the creepy crawlies that make our world so wonderfully weird. The world of spiders is full of surprises, and one of the most mind-boggling aspects of their lives is the way they create their webs. Speaking of eggs, you might wonder how spiders carry their precious cargo. Now, as if spider webs weren't already fascinating enough, we've uncovered another layer of complexity. In the heart of South Africa's Free State province, amidst the vast grasslands and rolling hills, there exists a small village called Botshabelo. The contamination of their water source has dire consequences for the villagers. Amidst their struggle for survival, the villagers encounter individuals who seek to exploit their misfortune. As the story unfolds, the people of Botshabelo face a heartbreaking choice. And then there's the haunting presence of the abandoned hospital in Botshabelo. Against this backdrop of adversity, the villagers of Botshabelo demonstrate incredible resilience. Ultimately, the story of Botshabelo becomes a testament to the human spirit's capacity for endurance, adaptation, and hope.